If you're thinking about doing the ketogenic diet, or maybe you've been doing it for a while but you just aren't seeing the results you expected and you're feeling a bit crappy on it, then this video is an absolute must watch. Keto is amazing. But I stopped after 7 years of eating this way. If you're interested, you can watch up here why I quit keto, but I still believe that it's an extremely amazing, healthy, healing way of eating that can benefit you in a multitude of ways. Increased energy, mental clarity, improved sleep, better mood, glowing skin, amazing digestion, the list goes on. For those of you who've been following me for a while, you were probably like, oh God, not this keto shit again. But you know, I was preaching this 7 years ago, but lately everyone's jumped on the bandwagon. Don't get me wrong, it's amazing that there's so many people interested in keto and want to learn more, but that also means that there's a hell of a lot of misinformation online. It's like, who do you listen to? Everyone thinks they're a keto expert these days. And so because I've done keto for so long, I really know my shit. All of the keto mistakes that everyone makes, I've made them. So I know what works, I know what doesn't. I wanna make this super clear to you. The whole point of eating a ketogenic diet is that you get into a state of ketosis, which basically means that your body changes from burning sugar as its fuel source to fats, which means that you have to eat a very high fat diet, low in carbs. Make sense? Right. So the only way that a ketogenic diet is going to be beneficial to you is if you eat clean, whole foods as nature intended. That's Keto Basics 101. It's not just about eating your body weight in fats and cutting all carbs out. You can either do keto the right way, or you can do keto a very unhealthy way. Okay, so let's get into it. Here are my top 6 foods to avoid on keto. Oils. Welcome to my kitchen. This is a bit of a controversial one. Olive oil. On one hand, people say it's healthy. On the other hand, a lot of people say it's not. But what I will say is not all fats are created equal. There are good fats and there are bad fats.
So, which ones are they?
I'm glad you asked. Things like vegetable oil, canola oil, sunflower oil, and unfortunately those types of fats hide in so many yummy things like salad, mayonnaise, almond milk, cashew milk. If it's in a package, you need to read the labels. Stay away from cheap olive oil. Yes, it's a little bit more expensive, but there's no price on health. Go for high quality and make sure that you never, ever cook with olive oil. Oils like that denature at high temperatures and they become carcinogenic. So instead, please cook with either grass-fed organic butter, real butter, or coconut oil. And just don't fry the crap out of stuff. If you are going to use olive oil, then just use it cold and only on like as a salad dressing. And this goes without saying, lay off the fried foods. Deep fried cheese sticks might be keto friendly. That doesn't mean that they're healthy. Sorry. Dairy. I know, I'm sorry, I can hear you sighing through the screen already. This really is a tough one for a lot of you because, I mean, how else are you going to get your fats in for the day? And yes, technically, full fat dairy is keto friendly, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's good for you. Some people tolerate it fine, other people don't. So this one comes with a disclaimer. If you're doing keto, you'll know you have to stick to your macros. Make sure that you're eating high fat, moderate protein, low carb, which is roughly about 80, 15, 5. So to do that, a lot of people rely on dairy to get their fat intake high enough. But if you don't tolerate dairy very well and you're not seeing great results on keto, then it might be the culprit. It might be the casein, it might be the whey, it might be the lactose. But if you have been struggling to either lose weight or see any real difference on keto, try cutting out dairy. The only dairy that I do have, what forms the base of my fats in my diet, is unsalted grass-fed butter. This stuff is gold. This stuff is really healthy. Deli meats. Eating too much protein can actually kick you out of ketosis. If your goal is to get into ketosis and get all the benefits from keto, then you want to keep your protein moderate. Delicious, organic, grass-fed beef that is from the local farmer, and also some lovely chicken breast. This is what you want to be eating. The last thing you want to do is start eating tons of deli meats, especially store-bought from the supermarket. Ugh, I don't even want to know what they put in that shit. The great thing about eating high quality, hormone-free, organic, grass-fed meat, that it's naturally high in saturated fats, and that's the good type of fat that you want to be eating on a ketogenic diet. Perfect for keto. But meats like cold cut deli meat, salamis, sausages, I don't even want to know. It really frightens me. It's questionable, it's highly processed, and you don't actually know what's in it. Deli meats are basically the junk food of the meat world. It's just yuck. It's just yuck. And I get it, not everyone can afford to eat organic, not everyone has access to organic, amazing quality produce. Just do the best you can. But know that deli meats, ugh. Gross. Join me while I do some onion chopping. I can't promise that this is gonna be pretty, but fuck it. Paleo bread, or any sort of like low carb baked good substitutes, even like things like keto bars. They are my pet peeve. Using a really sharp knife and trying to film a YouTube video, I think. You know how women are meant to be good at multitasking? What was I even saying? I'm just gonna stress again that a ketogenic diet is meant to be based on clean, whole foods from nature, unprocessed, unpackaged. Just because it says keto on the packet doesn't mean it's good for you. Doesn't mean that it's gonna help you get into ketosis, magically lose weight, and blah, blah, blah. Really, these things are just highly processed non-foods. It's not really food. If it comes in a box and you look at the label and it's got a million different ingredients that you can't even read them, let alone know what they are, then it's not food and you shouldn't really be eating it. But I do get it. I know how hard it is when you switch to a ketogenic diet and you literally have to give up bread, you have to give up pasta, you have to give up all the fun stuff that you enjoyed eating before, and it can be really, really tough because a lot of us are extremely carb dependent. Just trying not to itch with like onion fingers because that could be really lethal. It just like throws you because you're like, what the hell am I meant to eat? If I can't have toast, what do I put my eggs on? I sympathize, I really do. But you see, the issue now is that these food companies have cottoned on to the popularity of keto now. And so they're gonna market all these carb substitute products to you, telling you that it's healthy, telling you that it's gonna get you into ketosis, you know, telling you that it's a much healthier option, that it's high in protein, but you know, really, it's just another processed, packaged non-food. Oh my God, the onions are really starting to hit me now. Oh God damn. I'm okay, I'm all right. You're much better off making your own baked goods with wheat flour substitutes like coconut flour, almond meal. Yes, it's a little bit more effort on your part, but it's so worth it. Exogenous ketones, or any sort of ketone supplement. This is probably one of the most hyped up supplement on the market today. You see, supplement companies will have you believe that taking this supplement is going to magically make you get into a state of ketosis. Newsflash, the body just does not work that way. I'm not gonna go through the science. If you're interested, then please research, but basically you cannot take an exogenous ketone, meaning a ketone that your body hasn't produced itself, in order to get into a state of ketosis. It needs to come from the food that you have digested and metabolized. Your body has to produce its own ketones in order to get into a state of ketosis. You cannot substitute food, real food, for a supplement. There's no magic potion, there's no magic pill on the planet. Honestly, it's just an expensive waste of your time. Artificial sweeteners. I know this is a tough one for a lot of you going on keto. You basically cut everything sweet out. So if you have a monstrous sweet tooth, you're gonna really, really struggle without depending on this little bad boy. And the sugar withdrawals that you have on those first 2 weeks of doing keto, oh my God, it can be hell. A literal living hell, like actual hell. Artificial sweeteners that have 0 calories and 0 carbs can be an absolute godsend during that time, like Truvia, Equal, xylitol, erythritol.
Hello darkness, my old friend.
Erythritol? I don't know, whatever. If you are gonna go for a sweetener, go for non-alcoholic liquid stevia. This, I just genuinely really love this brand. It's Omega Organic, it's plant-based, it's naturally derived, so it's probably the healthiest one if you're gonna go for an artificial sweetener. All the other ones that I just mentioned, stay away from them. It's okay to use a little bit of stevia here and there to kind of get you over your sweet tooth. You know, just because it's 0 calorie, 0 carb, doesn't mean that it's a healthy thing to have on a daily basis. Sweetness can become addictive just like normal sugar can. And the beauty of becoming keto adapted is that it literally kills your sugar cravings. You no longer have a sweet tooth. But if you're still using artificial sweeteners daily, then you're never really gonna get over that sweet addiction. There you go, guys. Hope that was super helpful for you. But just to summarize, know your good fats and bad fats. Be wary of dairy. Say no to deli meats. Don't be fooled by clever keto marketing. Never substitute real food for miracle supplement. And avoid the artificial sweetener trap. Bottom line, just eat real food. Ditch the processed crap and eat as nature intended. If you liked this type of video, give it one of these ones. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you have any other keto questions, just pop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in another video. Bye.